A three-way court battle over a sizable inheritance is now playing out in BC Supreme Court. It's between a dead woman's closest relatives, an old friend, and a male escort 50 years her junior. The CBC's Liam Britten joins us with details. Liam, this sounds like a soap opera.
Yeah, Dan. Lurid and sometimes sad details are spelled out in court documents about the death of 84-year-old Janet Henry of North Vancouver. She died in 2021 with no children, no surviving spouse, nor a sibling to give an inheritance to. But just before she died, she wrote a new will, leaving the bulk of her estate, about $1 million, according to a judge, to Sam Garston. Court documents reveal he is a male escort, allegedly also known as Sam Gaines. In 2021, Henry hired the then 30-year-old for companionship. They spent about 7 nights at her home over 8 months before she added him to her will. After she died, Henry's will was then shared with her closest living relatives, Gillian and Ross McCrone, a niece and nephew living in Australia. They contested it and accused Garston of having a, quote, position of control and dominance over their aunt. In their affidavits and statements of claim, they paint a picture of a lonely, vulnerable woman suffering isolation during the COVID pandemic. The niece shared alleged WhatsApp messages between Henry and Garston, claiming to show him inserting himself more and more into her life. Now they want the inheritance split between themselves.
Liam, what does Sam Garston say about all this?
Well, he says in his filings he never discussed Henry's will with her. Garston claims he was financially dependent on her, making her, Henry, the more dominant party. He denies any wrongdoing and says the will ought to stand. But there's a new entrant to the fray, an old friend named Douglas Wilson. Court documents say he is a former trainer of Henry's, starting about 12 years before she died, and then they grew closer over time. Now, he was named as a beneficiary in a previous will of hers, written 6 months before the last one. Wilson says if the gift to Garston is canceled, he should get the money. Now, Dan, none of the claims have been proven in court. A trial was set for the end of this month, but Wilson is trying to delay so that his lawyer can get up to speed.